Metals are shiny. Think of gold, silver, copper, aluminum. They are all shiny. They all conduct both electricity and heat. They are good conductors of electricity and heat. The conduction of electricity and heat normally happen together. If a material is a good conductor of heat, it is also a good conductor of electricity, and vice versa. That is why we add non-metallic handles to grilling utensils. If you just use a metal spoon for grilling, or for stirring soup, it's going to get hot and you cannot hold it anymore. And that's why we protect outlets so that toddlers would not stick metal forks or spoons in them. Because the metal spoon or fork is going to conduct electricity and hurt them. Metals are also malleable. What we mean by malleable is that we can easily flatten them or shape them into sheets. Remember the Western movies where they try to make horseshoes. What do? They warm them up a little bit, they put them in the heat, and then they use a hammer to flatten them. That's malleable. They are ductile, which means we can pull them into wires. We can make wires out of them. Just heat them up and pull them into wires. All metals, except for mercury, are solid at room temperature. Mercury is a liquid at room temperature. They are to the left of the periodic table. You see them here. They are marked in red. They are to the left of the periodic table. Non-metals are dull. They don't conduct electricity and heat. They are brittle. They break easily. We cannot flatten them or pull them into wires. Sure, we can have wires and flat sheets made of non-metals. However, these are usually made through molding or deposition, not by flattening or pulling on them. Only bromine is a liquid at room temperature. The rest of non-metals are either gases or solid. They are to the right of the periodic table. Even noble gases are non-metals. So to the left of the periodic table, that's where we have non-metals. Metalloids, they share some properties of metals and some properties of non-metals. They are in between metals and non-metals. They look shiny like metals, but they are brittle like non-metals. Now, in terms of conductivity, they are not good conductors of electricity and heat. They are fair conductors of electricity and heat. They are somewhere between metals and non-metals in their conduction of electricity and heat. Now, noble gases, they are part of group 18. What makes them part of group 18 is that their valence band is full. Their outermost shell is full. Helium is full with 2 electrons, full with 8 electrons, etc. Because of that, noble gases don't bond with any other elements. You are not going to find any of these as part of a chemical formula. They don't bond with any other element. And you are not going to find them in any chemical reaction because they are non-reactive. They are not going to react with any other elements. They are not going to make bonds with any other elements. You can find them only by themselves.